Namaste. Welcome to your level 1, 60-minute yoga asana, pranayama, and meditation practice. I'll be doing this with minimal verbal instruction. So I'll put some notes down below the video with a few details if you want those. Come to the front of the mat. We'll begin. Bring your hands together at your heart. Anjali Mudra, slight space between the palms. Take a moment now to set your intention for your practice today. Relax your jaw. Start to deepen your breath, breathing through the nose. We'll begin by synchronizing breath and movement. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, reach them up. Look up if it doesn't hurt your neck. Exhale, draw the hands down through the center. Go at your own pace, inhaling as the arms reach up. End of the inhale, palms touch. Exhale them down the center line. Focusing on the sensations in your body, on bringing your breath into rhythm with your movement. Next few rounds, focus on stretching the shoulders out. On your next inhale, keep the arms up. Take hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale and lengthen upwards. Exhale, side bend to the right. Lean back a little bit, lift your heart to the sky. Inhale back up to center. Change sides, take hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Reach up as you inhale. Exhale, lean to the left. Lift your heart upwards. Inhale up to center. Exhale, forward bend, Uttanasana, fold down. Step your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale and fold. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, lengthening the spine, reaching forward through the crown of the head. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more. Bring your hands down to the mat, bend your knees, step back to plank. Hold plank for 2 breaths. You can set your knees down if you like, but keep the tailbone tucked. And then we'll lower all the way down. Move your hands forward for a low cobra. Inhale, lift up. You can move your hands very far forward, especially if your back hurts at all here. Keep the shoulders down. And then lower all the way down. Move the hands under the shoulders. We press back onto hands and knees. Tabletop position. Cat's breath. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the tailbone, lift the head. And exhale, round your spine. Chin into the chest. Inhale, arching the spine, stretching the front of the body. Exhale, rounding. Keep going with your breath. And come to a flat back. Bring your knees together. Reach your right leg straight back. Left arm forward. Relax your jaw. Deepen your breath. Release that side. Right knee to the center. Stretch your left leg back. Reach your right arm forward. Focus your gaze. And release both hands down. Child's pose. Bring your big toes together and your knees wide. Sit back. Stretch your arms forward. Relax your head down. And then lift up part way. Walk your hands over to the left. Lay your torso over the left leg and fold down. So a side stretch in child's pose. You're stretching the right side. So maybe reach your right arm a little bit more. And inhale up, change to the other side, walk your hands over to the right, lay your torso over that right leg, stretch both arms out, and stretch the left arm a little bit more. Breathe into the left side. Slowly rise up. Come back up onto hands and knees. And we'll transition to downward dog. Hands as wide as your mat, fingers spread, feet hip distance apart. Curl your toes under. Deep inhale. Exhale, hips to the sky. Straighten your legs. Keep spreading your hands and press down through the knuckles. On the next exhale, set your knees down. Rest in child's pose. This time when we come up into downward dog, we'll only stay there for a moment and we'll use it to transition to our standing poses. Feet hip distance, curl the toes under, deep inhale. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Now bring your feet together. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. And exhale, step your foot through. Look at your knee and your toe and try to track them straight through until they can't make it any further. And then use your hand and help your foot to the same level as your hands. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Set your back heel down and rise up. Your front knee is bent at a right angle. Your back leg is straight. 3 deep breaths. On that last exhale, bring your hands down. And we'll step back to plank. Set your knees down if you like, or keep the legs straight. We'll lower all the way down. And this time, locust pose, Shalabhasana. Arms by your sides, legs close together, exhale. Inhale, lift. The arms, the legs, and the chest. 3 deep breaths, jaw relaxed. On exhale, release. Make a pillow with your hands. And take a resting breath. And then bring your hands into your shoulders and we'll go back to downward dog. Feet together, inhale, left leg to the sky. Slowly exhale, look at your knee and your foot and track them straight through. Until they don't make it any further, keep them straight. Use your hand to help. This engages your core. Set your back heel down, front heel lined up with the back heel. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Back leg straight, front leg bent, with the knee over the ankle. 3 deep breaths. At the end of that exhale, bring your hands down and step back to plank. Either setting your knees down or keeping the legs straight, lower down. Shalabhasana, arms by your sides. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Building the strength of your back. And then lower down on exhale. Make a pillow with your hands and rest. Take a deep breath into your lower back. Okay, bring your hands under your shoulders. We're pressing back to downward dog. To move through hands and knees. And then downward dog. 3 breaths this time. And then look forward and bring your feet between your hands. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale and fold. Walk your feet wider, preparing for a squat. Toes are out, heels are in. Sink your hips down to the level of the knees. Bring your elbows to the insides of the knees, hands to the heart. Take a deep breath here, building strength in your legs. Press through the soles of your feet. Inhale, rise up. Reach up, arms, hands shoulder distance. Reach the arms back, inhale. Exhale, coming down. Hips to the level of the knees. Hands to the heart. Inhale, rise up, reaching back. Exhale, down. Twice more. Just with your own breath. Last one. Inhale up. Turn your toes straight ahead. Keep your feet wide. Exhale, wide forward bend. And bring your feet back, hip distance, and step your left foot back. Left hand to the mat or a block. Right arm to the sky. Deep breath here. And set the hand down. Set your back knee down. Sink the hips forward. Low lunge. You can reach your arms up into the sky if you like. Otherwise, just stay with the hands grounded. Sink the hips towards the front heel. And then straighten the right leg. You might need a block for this. If your hands can't reach the ground, you can use a block or a book. The hips are over the back knee. This knee can be bent if you have any injury in the hamstring. Otherwise, try and straighten it. Fold over this leg. Walk the hands forward as you bend the right knee. Place the left hand on the ground, the right hand on the knee. And let that knee come open slightly. Come onto the pinky toe side of the foot. And twist your torso, heart to the sky. And release. Bring your hands down. Step your right leg back. Come into plank. Either knees off the ground or you can set your knees down. But make sure they're far back. This is not plank with the knees down. This is tabletop. If you do plank with your knees down, put them far back. And then lower all the way down. Shalabhasana, arms back, exhale. Inhale, lift, arms, legs, and chest. Chin down, jaw relaxed, breathe. Release down. Place your hands under your chin or the side of your face. Breathe into your lower back. Hands under your shoulders. Press back. Hands and knees. And downward dog. Look forward and step your feet between your hands. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, bring your hands to the ground and step your feet wide. Returning to our Malasana Kriya. Hips at the level of the knees. Elbows in the knees, hands to the heart. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, pressing through the feet, straighten the legs. Hands shoulder distance, reach them back as you inhale. Exhale down. We do 5. Bring your hands to the mat, straighten your legs, toes straight ahead, wide forward bend. Optional, reach behind you, clasp the hands, and stretch out the shoulders. Relax your neck. Release the arms. Bring the hands down. Bring your feet back, hip distance. Step your right foot back. Right hand is on the mat. So your legs are in a lunge position. Back heel is lifted. Left arm to the sky. Straighten through that back leg. Deep breath. Release the left hand down. Set the back knee down. Sink the hips forward. You can reach your arms up if you like, or keep them grounded for balance. Sink your hips towards the front heel, stretching out the front of the right thigh. And then start to walk the hands back as you straighten the left leg. Use a prop if needed to place your hands. You could also place your hands on the leg to lift your chest. We're stretching out the hamstring here on the right side. If it feels too tight, you can bend the knee. Draw the left toes towards you, fold over that left leg. Walk the hands forward. Right hand to the ground, left hand to your left leg. Let that left leg open up, coming onto the pinky toe side of the left foot. Twist your heart to the sky. And then release. Bring the hands down. Step back to plank. Knees down or lifted. Draw the belly in, breathe deep. And then we'll lower all the way down. Shalabhasana, last one. Exhale. Inhale, lift the legs, the arms, the chest. Drop the jaw. And release. Hands under the chin. Deep breath into your lower back. From here, press back into child's pose. Knees wide, feet together. Have your head on a block if it doesn't reach the ground. And then from here, making your way onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little bit, side to side. Extend both legs to the sky. Keep them as straight as you can. If they need to be bent, you can bend them as much as you need to. Simplest way to do this, your arms are on the ground, your head is on the ground. Slowly lower the right leg down. As you exhale, inhale it back up. Exhale the left leg down. Inhale back. You can make this harder by lifting the arms, the chest, the head. And then release. This time cross your right ankle over your left knee. A reclining pigeon pose. Reach your arms through the legs and around that left hamstring or knee. Pull it in, stretching out the right hip here. Release that side, change sides. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. Reach your arms around the inside and the outside of the right leg. Take hold of either the right hamstring or the right knee. Draw it in close. Stretch out that left hip. at least that side. From here, make your way to sitting. So now we're going to practice some pranayama. Please find yourself a comfortable seated position. You can sit any way you like for this. Use as many cushions or props as you need. And we're going to begin with basic Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi breathing is the fundamental breath practice that we use in all of our asana, our poses. And it's this whisper sound. It's audible, you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it over the video, but it's, I'll do it right now. I'm exaggerating it a little bit. It doesn't need to be that loud for you, but I hope that you can hear it. It's done by narrowing the throat a little bit, so you're actually tightening the throat and you're breathing through the nose. And you can make this tightening of the throat by pretending you are going to fog up your glasses. So if you do that right now, kind of exaggerate it, you'll feel your throat as you do that. So try that a few times, and as you're doing it, I like to do it out of my mouth and then close my mouth halfway through and do the second half through the nose. So it's easier to do on exhale. You'll get it on inhale eventually. We're just going to practice that breathing for maybe 15, 20 rounds of breath. It helps to slow the breathing down. That narrowing of the throat helps to slow the breathing down. And it can actually be quite soft. It doesn't have to sound so harsh. But it has that sensation in the throat. So we'll take chin mudra, index and thumb touching. You can have your palms facing up to increase the energy. You can have the palms down for more calming, relaxing energy. And just allow yourself to breathe through the nose. Do the best you can. Don't worry too much about getting it perfect. Relax your jaw and relax your face. And now we'll take that Ujjayi breath and we'll use it in box breathing. And box breathing is simply inhaling for the same amount that you exhale. And eventually we include holding the breath as well. But for a complete beginner, you'll just count to 4 for the inhale and count to 4 for the exhale. As you progress, you can inhale to 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. And then eventually inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4 after the exhale. So you can just progress through those as you feel comfortable. Never push it with pranayama. It should always, always, always feel comfortable. So I'll count the first one for you. And if you do this video many times, you can start with the box breathing at the very beginning of the Ujjayi instruction. So just relaxing, elongating your posture. And inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Using Ujjayi, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue on your own. You can increase the number as high as you want to, as long as it feels comfortable. And then just relax your breath. Let your breath take itself back, not under your control anymore, and notice how you feel. Notice the effects of box breathing. Okay, so we're going to move on to our meditation. Please take a moment to set up your meditation seat. I'll instruct that more detailed in another video. This is my favorite seat. And you just get yourself as much props as you need. You can sit in a chair. Feel free to sit in a chair. We're going to be sitting for 12 minutes. I use a timer. And I'm going to guide you through half of that, and then I'll be silent for the second half. So just get yourself so you feel comfortable enough. 12 minutes is not too long, but it's long enough to where you might start to feel discomfort if you just plop yourself down. So be mindful about creating your seat. The timer that I have a bell will ring when we begin, and a bell will ring at the end. So just allow yourself to be upright. You could lay in Shavasana if you're experiencing pain. Let your eyes close. Let your arms relax. Your hands resting on your legs. Let your jaw relax completely. The lower jaw, the teeth are not touching the upper teeth. Let all the muscles of your face relax. The cheeks, the lips, softening the muscles around the eyes and the eyelids. Soften your forehead. Let your breathing go completely. No more Ujjayi, no more counting. No control of the breath whatsoever. Thoughts may be coming through your mind. That's fine. It's actually a myth that we need to stop the thoughts in meditation. It's not true. In meditation, we simply make the vow to put our attention on something other than thoughts. As a result of doing this, sometimes the thoughts will peter out, but not always. And it's not a measure of your success to have no thoughts. And so when we notice something other than thoughts, we're noticing the body. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice your breathing. Don't start to control the breath. Notice the breathing that's already happening. Notice what it feels like. Can practice allowing in our meditation. We can allow whatever thoughts are present to be there. We can allow whatever sensations are present to be there. And sometimes we may notice some spaciousness, some letting go. Can allow that to be there. Allowing everything to be. exactly as it is. In a moment, when we move into the silent portion of our practice, the last 6 minutes, I invite you to make a commitment to stillness. So if anything's hurting you right now, you can adjust it. And even once you make the commitment to stillness, don't let anything hurt you. If you're experiencing sharp pain, you should move. But if it's a little itch or just a little restlessness, do your best to commit to remaining still throughout any of those impulses to move. And allow your body and your mind to relax into a commitment to stillness. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue, relax your mind. Thoughts or no thoughts, doesn't matter. you feel very deep and still, you can continue to meditate. Take that inspiration. Otherwise, you can lay down for Shavasana to integrate everything. Or you can complete now with me, bringing your hands together at your heart. Thank you for devoting time to your yoga practice and to yourself. I hope this video serves you for many sessions to come. Om.